Hey everybody, Mark Zinno, joined once again by my partner, Hudson Nason, as we are in our Rooms to Go lounge here, talking some Atlanta Legends football. By the way, this is a nice setup.
These are the Eric Church headliners. Very nice.
Make sure you go in Rooms to Go. Tell them about the Eric headliner sofa and recliner here.
Very fancy for a man cave.
Yes, that is true. Now, let's get to Atlanta Legends football, because a lot of the questions we've been asked for the first 3 weeks has been discussed. Has been about why not Aaron Murray yet. In fact, in the last game on Sunday, when they were trailing against Birmingham, we heard the chants from the Atlanta fans.
The Boo Birds were out.
Yep, we want Aaron, we want Aaron. And so last night on the Atlanta Legends coaches show with Coach Kevin Coyle, he kind of gave an answer, that Matt has played really well. And, obviously fans get into, what they see on the scoreboard, and they see some incomplete passes and interceptions, and they don't really dissect whether it's his fault or not. And as a former quarterback, great Matt Sims performance of this part, and should Aaron Murray be getting a shot at this point?
Well, I mean, we weren't in San Antonio, and that's where Coach Coyle always goes back to, is the 30 days in training camp that Matt Sims beat out Aaron Murray. And if I've actually talked to players, and they kind of reiterate the same thing. Look, Sims just outperformed Murray in camp. Now, preseason camp is one thing. Now when you get to the game, what are you doing? And we know that they've had scoring issues, 1 touchdown in 3 games. So I look at Matt's performance, and Coach Coyle has made it clear that 1 interception was on illegal defense, and there's a couple that have
3 of them were batted balls.
3 of them are batted balls.
1 of them, the receiver kind of ran the wrong route.
I go back to this past game against Birmingham Iron, Mark. I counted 6 drops, and so I think, and it's a byproduct of playing the quarterback position. And a lot of times fans, I think, believe it's like having a stain on your shirt, like, oh, I'm just going to take it off and put on a new one, and then they're like, the quarterback position is like, oh, let's change clothes. It's just that easy, right? It's not. You're so dependent upon other players to have success. It's not basketball. It's not even baseball, right, where it's so driven by just you and how you can do. So is Sims the reason they're winning? No. But is he the reason that you're losing? No. So I know a lot of people are wondering, why Aaron? When is Aaron going to get in there? I thought if they were going to make a change, it would have been last week, home, fan crowd, guy they marketed.
And but the other thing, too, that people forget this, and you obviously know this, yanking a quarterback mid-game is not a easy decision to make. Everything changes. You haven't practiced all week long with the ones. You haven't gotten those reps in. And so doing that throws a whole lot of things out of whack. And I think people think it's just such an easy fix automatically, and it solves all the problems, and it doesn't.
Well, you can't play musical chairs at the quarterback position. And you said about the game, but I'll take it a step further. Is like, if you pull a guy, you better feel confident in the second guy, and know that the second guy is going to be able to provide a spark, or maybe do even better than the first guy, because what if he doesn't? You're going to go back to the first string guy.
Right.
Once you pull the rug out from that guy, for the most part, those guys lose their confidence, and it's hard to just say, we're going to go back to this guy, and then we're going to go back to this guy. And so you have to handle that with some very delicately, but it's tough, man. Mac, I think, could play better. I think he'd say he'd like a couple throws back. Unfortunately, a lot of his tip balls have landed in the arms of a defender. Sometimes they hit the ground, sometimes they land, but I think their issues are much wider than just the quarterback position right now.
Issues with the Atlanta Legends. No issues with these couches in our Rooms to Go headliner sofas here that we're in, and it's our SportsX Rooms to Go lounge. Make sure you guys check out the headliner sofa at Rooms to Go. So for Aaron Murray, once again, I'm Mark Zinno. Thanks for joining us.
Hudson Mason, by the way.
Oh,
Aaron Murray, Hudson Mason. Hey, I'm your color guy. Nice to meet you, man.
Whippoorwill.
Brandon Jacobs, Johnson, Swansonite, Samson Swansonite.
I was way off.
Aaron Murray. You got to leave that in there.